Man, I know I'm tough on running backs, but this young man, I could put him in the MVP category right now.
I agree with you, Chan. I like to call him the game plan because that's exactly what defenses got to do for him right now.
Bro, you podcast types, game plans, game managers, game changers, difference makers. We're halfway through the season. Of course he's balling because they keep feeding him the rock. Can we wait to crown this guy?
He run you over.
He run you over. Yes, he would probably.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we've got the Panthers, rookie running back. Your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing. It's the Panthers and the Broncos, next on EA Sports.
It is time for football as we welcome. The Panthers offense and their running back set to go once more. And coming out of them, Greg, it is the rookie who they selected in the first round of the draft. Mingo, the man in motion. Clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. From the gun, it's Young. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down in bounds. Take a look here at those receiving numbers from his game a week ago. 2nd and 7. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
And a short gain there, down only to the 48. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, Young. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And he's going to get there. He's got the first down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chains. Now Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now a give up the middle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack, and it's clear why.
And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Now here's 2nd and goal. To throw is Young. Adds to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Panthers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he tops all other NFL running backs to this point in the season. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get forward for a couple. John Franklin Myers there on the stop. 2nd down and 8. Mingo, the man in motion. On 2nd down, Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Here's Young. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. The Panthers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has been sensational in this opening quarter. You have to imagine we're going to see much more of him as this game goes on. The motion man is Sanders. Young to throw on 1st and 10. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And he'll be near the 1st down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. To throw is Young. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They'll motion over Thielen. On 1st and 10, here's Young. Secured by the veteran, Adam Thielen. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down.
Just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the 1st half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
He'll get about 2. John Franklin Myers there on the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's the pistol snap to Young.
One of the biggest differentiators for a lot of these defenders, Mike, is a lot of them can stay in tight coverage. But where the special guys separate themselves is what do they do once the ball is in the air? They almost turn into offensive players with their ability to track it, and this is a great example here why.
The crowd does not agree with that call. Boos ring out. Doesn't matter. Not going to change it. It's a 1st down. Following the penalty, they'll run it. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Young. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this
to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Panthers. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. He's run well here in the 1st half of the season, as you see there. He's the They'll begin here on the ground. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's closing in on 100 yards already. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Young. And this throw batted away and incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Young. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Mingo, the man in motion. Young to throw on 1st down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. There's a short one caught by Sanders.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And he'll be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
9 yards from the end zone for 2nd down and goal. Here's Young to throw to the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field. These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I...
This offense and their running back heading back on the field. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with 1st down. Now a handoff, running right. Strong. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Young. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
A 2nd down throw for Young. That's to the rookie from South Carolina, Xavier Leggett. They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's good for a Panther 1st down. Up the middle they go. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Throwing is Young. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jonathan Mingo. Touchdown, Carolina. Now a give on the ground. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Third down, 3 to go. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have a Panthers first down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2. They'll stay on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Back to the ground after the penalty. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll stick with him again. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. Call it a gain of 13. It's a Carolina first down. Here's Young. That's caught. It's the tight end Sanders. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to Denver after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Young. He'll check this down to the running back. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Looking for a third down conversion on this drive, and they only need a foot. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play. All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection.
And he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry here.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal. Here's a run. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up second and goal. They'll go with him again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Panthers. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game. And now... to the ground, a first down run. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Patrick Surtain takes the tackle. They face second down and 7. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. John Franklin Myers there on the stop. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Now a give up the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Carolina. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and it adds up to 6. Drive will start on the ground. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's 3rd down.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
Tremble comes in motion. Right back to him on 1st down. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. On play action, Young. Switch to the right side and corralled by Thielen. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. They'll run. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Tremble comes in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Young. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs. You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Up the middle they go. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage. The stop made at the 31, but a new set of downs. 1st down picked up.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Now give on the ground. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. To throw is Young. That's hauled in at the 2. And this won't be a touchdown, but it will be a 1st down as they're able to get the conversion and set up 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Panthers. Make it 4th.
Here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
On the ready. Come on.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He's beyond midfield to the 45. Whoa. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Touchdown, Carolina. He is having a performance to remember.
Here we go.
Now a run on 1st down. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Panthers. It's first down, and they'll run. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down. He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort.
Man, I know I'm tough on running backs, but this young man, I could put him in the MVP category.